This is a live stream of the Pacific Rim. As you can understand, are 6:30 in the morning, and we are good to go for race number 3. Sorry, I did not have the time to register race number 1 and race number 2, but we are ready to go for race number 3. As you can see, most of the team are Australian, New Zealander, and Japanese. We are not the only European one, but as you can see, there is only one Swedish guy with me. Sorry guys, I almost lose my voice, and it's still kind of early for me. So let's see how we can do with race number 3. We have the kite up and we are ready to go. Maybe with kite down. Oop. 3, 2, 1. We are a little bit late, but we are also always here. We are in the 8th position. We are kind of away for the hustle and bustle and see if we can catch up some position without getting any penalty here. That's the most important thing. As you can see, we are flying downwind. We are going at an amazing speed of 25 knots. Ready to jibe. Let's see if we can jibe again almost safely. Nope. We push too much and we get a penalty. Give me 1 second and we'll be ready to go again. Going to bring a glass of water while I'm going to tacking and stay on board. I hope you cannot. I'm back. As you can see, I'm so back in the game that I'm not even close to the front of the group. Not really good with this Nacra 18, Nacra 17 here. We are just behind the group, so we are not that far. I believe the main trick will be finding the right marks around and try to work over that. Yeah, I believe we cannot attack. And we can go down now. There is only one penalty. I was hoping for more, but at the moment it's not going okay for us, but at least we gain 1 position over Lume. Let's see if we can join the fight with cool running. Nope. We want to get closer and try to give him some dirty wind. Get lane much better than us, and we can round the mark and tack as soon as we can to avoid some dirty wind. Seems we get 1 position over cool running. I will not count too much on that. As you can see, we have to tack in front of him just to give him some trouble, but we have Jack Ferguson attacking in front of us, and we're going to tack back to avoid any of the troubles. Again, we're going to tack in front of cool running as we are not 8 meters apart, and we try to keep the 7th position even if we're going to go for the left of the racing area. As you can see, who get the clear wind is going to gain positions, and we are here. I believe it's Sean Bond, as this is boat number 4, so we are really close. Probably we go for the boat on the mark on the left, make sure that we do not have any problem while we're going in. We have Jack Ferguson just behind us, just in front of us, sorry. Jack Ferguson, amazing sailor. Oh, really close to the mark, and let's see if we can catch up any position over the front that we have. We have 3 boats coming on starboard. We're going back on port. Let's see, there is a penalty in front of us. Let's see if we can catch up on Empower. Yeah, and when there is an overtake and we get the 6th position. Not that bad considering the bad start that we have. We are just behind Sean Ferguson. Not a good things for him. And we're in front of Empower, Cool Running, Lume2 and Tacitus. Really an amazing second race. Let's see if I need put one more filters, put a gain on this. It's probably my high. Okay. 10 decibel. Tell me if you, yeah, I believe you can hear me much better right now. And definitely I needed to turn up the restream chart. Let's see when race number 4 will be ready to go. Hey, there is actually looking this live at 33 in the morning. Thank you for watching from Facebook. Sorry, I'm surprised because really early live, and it's not that common that everybody, especially because most of the people my own time. Nope. Let me check if the race. Okay. No, they're still preparing, they're still scoring. Let's wait here and like off Discord for it. Opening up Discord to see when race number 4 will be going and to see the scoring the races. Race 4 is set for J70. But also, so that's it. I can. I don't believe it will be that easy. Let's do this. So at the moment we have the Finnish team in front with 8.242. We have Sean Bonney in second position with a 714. We have Jack Ferguson in third position at 12 points as Sean Bonney with 165. Then the Mug 14.581, Cool Running 338. 6 we are on 1 DNS, 2 and 6. So with a discard we can be not that bad if we have any. Lume in last position. I mean, we have 3 boats, New Zealand Sailorman, Empower and Tacitus at 21 points, just 2 points behind us. And we have Lume2 at 24. Ten skipper to go, and let's go, guys. As you can see, as not as usual, I have not my face on the screen. I hope you will still enjoy it, and I hope you will enjoy my voice much better in this way. 43 seconds to go, and let's go to analyze the racing area. As you can see, the line is almost neutral. The mark is slightly on the right and the win is slightly on the left, so I'm probably going to go on the pin. Let's see if I can find any room for it. 10 seconds to go. Yeah, ready to pull the shit in, and let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Not a really bad start. We were fast, but we were not in the line, so that's why Cool Running is in the first position, but we are where we want to be. The problem is we have Cool Running that do not allow us to go and tuck. Let's see if it's going anytime soon. I believe we are going really for a strange situation right now. Yeah, it's going, finally it's going, and let's see, go to tuck. Let's go to avoid his shadow wind or dirty wind, as you prefer. We are almost on the ley line, so in the moment he's tacking back again, I'm going to pass behind him, and we probably will have some trouble from the boat coming from the right. That was not a nice tactic from Cool Running, and we just have to follow him. We should have taken and passed behind before that, but at the moment we are good like this. Let's see, yeah, as you can see, the wind coming back to the center and then is going back to the left, so probably, yeah, no, probably would be a good choice to tack again and stay on the left. Let's see if what we can do with Jack Ferguson over here. Probably it's better to tuck right now and wait for the another left wind shift to come back and put ourselves on the left again. Probably Jack Ferguson is going to, oh no, he's going to give trouble to touch it us. Let's see if we can cross in front of Cool Running. Cool Running goes to the port, so probably we are in second or a third position. We have Jack Ferguson in the front. We I don't believe ONC Colihoi is in second position. As you can see, his position just dropped, and we are here with Cool Running. Probably this one will be the most challenging for us, as we are actually absolutely on port. He will be coming in on starboard, and there is only a couple of meter difference. We are bearing a way to increase our speed before the tack so we can exit much faster, and we are here with Jack Ferguson. We enter now on a port side against a fleet of starboard boat, and we did an amazing. We hoist the kite a little bit earlier, too early maybe, but we are actually downwind on Jack Ferguson, so we are in control, and probably in the moment he's going to jibe, we are going to jibe too, and we're going to catch his wind and his position. Also, Cool Running has the same idea. We need to fight harder for catching that position, but also we want to make sure that Cool Running is not giving us any trouble. And let's see, we are going 12.13 knots, is going 12.8, and Jack Ferguson is slowed down by Cool Running. We found the best position over here. Let's see what Cool Running is going to do. Cool Running is following Jack Ferguson. We are going for our mark by ourselves. So let's see if we can catch that position or not. Sorry, Jack. I really do not want you. Really sorry. I really do not want you to give you any penalty. I'm really sorry. I was trying to avoid you, and it was not my intention to give you any penalty for that. I just want to tuck to avoid the collision. Not sure why it happened, because for me it was not any collision. I'm really sorry. I do not want to give you any penalty. I want to give you room because, you know, in the normal racing rules, you will be a right, and I want to play in that kind of set of rules. We have Cool running here, probably is going to duck behind us or tucking in front of us. He's ducking, and let's see if we can slow him down a little bit. Right now we are absolutely in control of Cool running. Yeah, he has to bear away. And we are here to fight for the first with Cool running. I do not know what to do at the moment because we have a left wing shift, there is a right wing shift coming on. We have the trouble of Cool running here, and we need to find the best way to go for the lane line to avoid any penalty from Cool running. And we want also to stop him and give him a lot of dirty wind or shadow wind. You can see there is a right wing shift coming up, so the timing for the lane line will be the most important thing, so also do not catch any penalty. I think we are going to be right over here, and good spot for me. I believe Good running has some issue with my shadow wind, probably slowing down, and we can have catch some distance. Let's see if we hoist the kite too early, and don't seems to. And let's see how fast we can go to the finish line. I want to go to that wind, and then I want to jibe. But guys, 34 meter are nothing. 34 meter will be a lot of trouble here. 14.7, 14.6, 15, nope. $16 knots for me. Yeah, I want to jibe here because I want to give him the trouble of Schönbond. Let's see if we can give him some trouble. We cannot jibe again. We need to stay here. It will be a tough position over here, and we wait until the end of the race. It's good position, good things for us about Cool running, that is going to try to avoid that, to lose the position from Schönbond. We position ourselves in a really good position. Thank you so much everybody for all the kind words. Thanks a lot, and another amazing race for us. So we have a second, a sixth, and a first, and a DNS for the first race. We have Cool running in second position, Schönbond in third position, amazing race from him. A New Zealand salesman in fourth. Oh, that's one, if you remember, was one of in the back. Once Kolikoi that was in the front, losing in fifth position. Jack Ferguson in sixth, Stachus in seventh, Empower in eighth. Not another good race for Empower. The Mug in ninth, and another not really good position for Lumet. We will have the scoring really soon. I want to apologize with Virgo. I really I not have collision on my and I have avoided you. Sorry guys, I do not really deserve this first position. As you can see, I give a bad penalty to Ferguson just at the downwind mark, so really sorry about that. A lot of people are typing at the moment. We're interested if it's not your fault. I just don't get how you type in R18. Yeah, absolutely, just Ferguson. You shouldn't receive any R18. The system is really slow. No matter race. Discard, yes, okay, so there is no matter race. 7 races for everyone. 1 discard after the 7th races. So at least we can discard the DNS we had before. And I want to show you. That's yeah. Let's go back to see the result before. So one is before race 4 with the J70 that we've done the first over here. Let's see if they did it. Oh, it should be here. We're going to say ranks to check the results. Yeah, the results are back online. So we have yeah, so the first, no, we have second, 6th, first, but we're going to discard 14 points. So we have 8, 9. Yes, probably 9 points of ONC Kolikoi. We have 8 points of Bond. We have 8 points of Cool Running. Have a lot of points for Jack Ferguson. Jack Ferguson, for example, he will be in position, and this guy will gain a little bit more point, but that many, so probably will be second with 1 other. That's the race 5. Yeah, race 5 is set. Best VMG for the 49er, and good to go. Sorry guys, I hope that this live went a little bit better than this, because I put up my alarm at 5 in the morning to do these races because it starts at 6, but I fell back asleep again and I completely lost track of time. We have Empower, we have The Mug, we have Jack Ferguson, we have Tacitus, Chambon, Cool Running, ONC Kolikoi, New Zealand. I believe we are missing one of the Australians, even if Tacitus already done all the who is doing the who is missing? That's Lume too, yeah. I tap the mag at the bottom mark too, and I do not understand why I do not get and get the thoughts. So yeah, game rules are confusing sometimes. They're definitely confusing because they're not the official racing rules of sailing, and that's the biggest issue. So they prefer to give an they give an 18, but they prefer to give a 10. So a starboard portboard on the mark instead of inside outside. I still need to understand why all my skins are not loaded at the moment, but you see there is a left wind shift, but the line is much higher in the a race committee, so we're probably going to start in second line and tuck as soon as we can. 13 seconds to go, probably a little bit early. 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Once Kolikoi has done exactly what I wanted to do. Really a good start for him. Jack Ferguson, another amazing start. We are in 4th position, fighting for that. We need to stay in this place. As you can see, we have 28 knots of wind, 29 going up. As you can see, our speed is 12.2 knots. This one is kind of a help staying here, as we can go that much faster. We probably have the need to tuck really soon. Yeah, we tuck just before once Kolikoi. We want to stay in this big wind area. 25 knots, and we are going really fast. 25 knots stable. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to tuck back at the moment, and let's see what's going to happen soon, because we have some crossing here. I say Jack Ferguson in the front, but with this left wind shift, if he's going to get stable, he's not going to have a lot of luck over that. As you can see, Jack Ferguson just is going slightly. Okay, we pass Empower. Wow, look, see at the crossing over here. And we're going to tuck in front of NC Kolikoi, just trouble. Going tuck back. We are here with Jack Ferguson. That probably is not been doing mark. Let's see if we can do easily the mark over here, because probably, as you can see, we have a boat underneath us, so will give us trouble. Yeah, Empower. Get inside. Amazing, good race for him. We're going to try to go a little bit higher. We need to avoid to be covered over here. We have Jack Ferguson in the front with Empower in second position. We need to stay here where the wind is a little bit stronger. We need to jibe to avoid it to be covered. But we are going kind of nice. Let's jibe again to cover Empower. Let's see if we can cross. Yes, we can cross in front of the other two boats we had. This will be a challenging one, guys. Probably need to do a couple of more jibes, as we have the right of way. And for the tucking after the mark, there is a lot of things that went on. I see a boat disappear just behind us. A little bit crazy for me. Who is this one? We have Cool running here in 4th position. We have C1C Kolikoi over there. Sean Bond is one of the last position. Jack Ferguson is in 1st. Remember, even if he has a couple of bad races, probably is going to go back in the head. Once Kolikoi, this guy is, we need to have a look. He's probably going to be the winner of this race today. And let's see what's going to happen. We will be 3rd at the moment, going 11.2 knots, going really fast. And we have a left wind shift at the moment that is lifting us up a lot. And probably, as you can see, Jack Ferguson needed to bear away a little bit more. This means is going to be faster, but also it's going to mean that he went too far away, and we have a right wind shift just around the mark. And we're going to tuck. and see how close we can get to an ONC Kolikoi. To try to get his position, we probably need to rise the kite. $30 knots for us, and we have to follow these two boats. Nope. That was not a good move from Jack Ferguson, I believe. I believe we need to go a little bit longer. And we have Cool Running here. We lost the position on Cool Running. We lost the position on Cool Running. We need to get it back. 16.3, 16.4. We're same speed. Let's see who can do it. We are fighting for the podium for this race, and will be a really tight finish over here. This boat slows down a lot when it's jibing, so probably it's good for us that he did a double jibe, so probably we're going to get a little bit more. We can put our stern in front of his and finish over here. Be a tight finish, but yes, finish in third position, just in front of Cool Running. That was an amazing race for us, guys. Amazing race. We have Jack Ferguson did an awesome job. Going to check what was the situation before. So before this race, we have ONC Kolikoi that setting up his position. We have Jack Ferguson with another first. So this one will be a challenge because he get one more point. We have Cool Running that lose 1 point from me. So he's going 3, 3, 3, 4. Going no, on this really old one. Another one. In the meanwhile, I believe. Yeah, it was the J70s. Yep, as you can see, we were like this. Sorry. 20 points for us. Cool Running that we gain 1 point over him. This one will be tough, guys. This one will be tough. We're going to enjoy it, the result when they're coming out. Let's see if we can reload the page. Let's see how we're doing. 15 point for INC Kolikoi. Told you it was going to be the winner. So, but he has 4 points of advantage over Jack Ferguson, or he screw up another race on Kolikoi, or no, he has to scrap both the races, Nakras and thank you for the nice word, Cool Run. Really. Guys, we are here at 1 point from the podium. No, 3 points from the podium, 1 position from the podium. 2 plus 6 is 8. 8, 9, 12. He's going for 6. But we have a first position, so at the moment we are in front of Cool Running. 10 point for NC Kolikoi and 13 point for Ferguson. We are really fighting that hard for this race. So race 6 will be Nakra. race. With the knacker, we need the time on the starting line. We do not want to have the same mistake we had. As I see there is someone looking at this video, send me a message to tell me who you are and why you wake up at 8 o'clock on Sunday morning to see one of my videos. I'm really impressed. Thank you guys for watching and following. Okay, the European are in, the Japanese are in, Lumetu is in, Jack Ferguson, and we are ready to go. Obviously, when I get the timing to the mark, it's not anymore a reaching start. So, but we will see how we can do for this one. Cool? Yep. One minute to the race. Let's go to analyze it quickly. We have a wind shift that's almost neutral, and we have a right the race committee that is a little bit higher than the rest. Still wondering why it doesn't load up all the flags for me, but it's still cool. We are 40 seconds. We are what? 17 seconds away from the racing starting line. So at 20 seconds I'm going to pull in the ropes, and even 22 because probably we're going to get covered from here. Probably laugh up a little bit more. Yeah, we try to stay a little bit higher. We try to go a little bit faster, so probably we're going to go over here, lose everything, bear away, and then pull in. Not too early. 5, yeah. 3, 2, 1, and go. We were too fast, we get a penalty. That's not good. We have ONC Kolikoi going away in the first position. We are in last position, guys. Really not a good start for us. Let's hope for a right wing shift coming up right now, and let's see if we can catch up some of the position over our opponent. Seems the right wing shift is coming in, but located only in our position, so probably will be worth it to attack, just not on the wind shift, but just after that. We have Jack Ferguson losing. He's not on a good moment right now, and as you can see, the wind shift is coming back to the left. The right wind shift was only located on my location before, and that one was not actually a good thing. It killed us, and we are still fighting for the bottom of the race area. Not a good start for us. Probably will be worth it to go really long and see what's going to happen. This boat, if you are a little bit too high, is not going to give you a big deal. I do not have a discard, so for me no, because I have a DNS, and this one will be challenging because we are actually in the last position by far. Lot of boats coming in. We are here with New Zealand Sailorman. Oh, that's a dick move. That's really a dick move. Fuck off. That's really a dick move. Let's go this way and see if we can get some good out of it. I hope for a lot of penalty in the front, but we see we have already a few hundred meters. Nothing we can do about it. There's penalty for Tacitus. There's some penalty from the back. So let's see if we, because we're closer to the group right now, probably we can start to catch some of the position. Where do you think the wind shift is coming from? This will be the best challenge to understand. Hope again for another left and see if we can catch up any of the bad luck we have so far. I think we can caught up some position. Let's see if he's right. We are here with Lome 2. It seems we pass both Tacitus and New Zealand Sailorman. Seems there is a small left wing ship coming up. Let's hope for this. Right now we have a right wing ship, so probably going to attack. Oh, come on. Come on, Lumeto, we are fighting for the last position. What is wrong with you? Yeah, good race, bad race for us, guys. Guys, we need to split, we need to hope for the best and see if we can catch up any of them because of it. Hope you cannot hear blowing through my windows as there is a storm coming here in London. Time to jibe. We maybe went really a little bit too far. Let's see if we can catch any position. Seems we are going faster than Lume and Cool running. We're also faster than Tacitus, maybe also New Zealand Salesman. You see if we can catch any of them. The big jibe. Whoa, we caught up. Actually, wow, that was impressive, guys. Just before the last mark we were 10th, and in the last downwind leg we catch up actually 1, 2, 1, 2, 4. This one was unexpected. It's still a bad result, guys. It's still a bad result, but at least we put behind Cool Running, Lume 2 and Tacitus and New Zealand Salmon. That was completely unexpected. Something as how was the race. Congratulations, Jack Ferguson. Well done to NC Korakoi and Sean Bond, the mug, and our them. Really good race for them. Now Richie starts to give the whiners something to cheer about, but actually it was my mistake. I mean, to set the racing start. Oh, Empower, no! I just wasted one of the green things for the for the racing start. Oh, damn. Really well done, Jack Ferguson, and see when we'll have the results. So remember how it was before. We get a 6th position. Jambon actually going to gain 1 position over me because he's get a 3rd, but still there will be the discard at the end that give us a big boost. But oh yeah, Cool Running was really bad also this race. So probably we keep the fourth, and we have Chambon jumping up third. Load the page and see if race 6 is played. Is exactly how I said. So Wency in first position. Yeah, but Jack Ferguson getting closer. Sean Bond in third position, but he is going to discard at 8. We are going to discard at 11. So we get a 3 point here. Have 1 second, only 1 first. Guys, we are tied up with the points. So last. Okay, they ask for voting for the boat. I'm going for vote for race for F50. Yeah, everybody's voting for F50. Yeah. Amazing. So we're going to do the last race, not with the J70 at the moment, but we are going to race with the 50, the one that are known to be the boat for. Sail GP. Sail. To show you something what we are speaking about. This is the kind of race we are going to watch. Just to show you some glimpse of it. Nice. LGP is a 50-foot catamaran, oiling catamaran.
Podium later on, but
yeah,
at the moment
this one was a really unlucky moment.
Pretty much any position. And it'll make a big difference to all these guys in the team.
Start, going to start really soon. Yeah, 30 seconds.
The upwind at the moment in the water. There, so we will finish at the.
I actually managed to not see anything. Okay, as you can see, foiling boats, both of the foils, amazing boats. Now is the time to do it because they need to nail this one and get up and go. The race, the old boat used for America's Cup. They are more responsive than I haven't sailed F60 since they put it in. Not really good choice for club regattas. Enjoy is going to be a rich start, no choice. Our winner okay with this? Yep. Where's the thumbs up? Medal 7 F50. Let's go. Okay. So they just changed the rules. Race 7 is correct. Yeah, F50. Yoo-hoo. No, he said. Okay, sorry guys for the misunderstanding. He says the boat is J70. Actually, is very good to go. Just to show you what will be the speed, we're speaking about 30 knots of speed. So it's a boat that really go much faster with the wind. 32, 35, 38. Ooh, is accelerating really low. 44, 45. I remember it more accelerating much faster than before. This kind of boat right now we need to. Ooh, 30 seconds already. Really hard to manage this boat, to be fair. We don't have to slow it down to exactly what I just said. 7, 6, 4. Really a good start for us. As you can see, there is no spinnaker, no nothing. And we are in second position, guys. Really a good match for us. Let's see if we can do it without a double jibe. The boat is slowing down, yes, but not that much. Oh, it's really uncontrollable, guys. It's really uncontrollable. I did the mark. As making the live with F50 is a kind of a pain, as the boat has no control whatsoever. This is painful. This is really painful. I didn't thought that this boat can give us so much trouble to me, but now we cannot go for a full foil tack, not yet at least, but we speed up really fast. So let's see, 160 meters. The wind is coming back from the left. We are on the left, so that's not a good news, bad news. 17-20 pump. Man, that was not a bad tack, I believe. Wind is absolutely crazy here. Is absolutely crazy. Let's see what we can manage to do on this race. Oh, there's a lot of penalties. I cannot bear a way to accelerate faster than this, so let's see how we can catch up this way. Speaking about 300 meters of distance from the second last, this boat actually requires a lot of more graphic power than I have for doing this one, and the live is really troublesome for us. I don't think we are going at 20 frames per second. That's kind of insane, guys. Really close to the boundaries. Bear away a little bit more. Okay, we have Lume to lose his connection. Sorry for this. But seems we're catching up on the other boats. And we are much closer than before. Let's see if we can catch up in position before the end of the race. Really well done to the mug. An amazing race. Let's see if we can get... Ooh, Tacitus with a penalty. Still not enough for us to get up on them. let's see what's going to happen with this race, because okay, cool running with a 6, not really a big deal, but Chambon, we should have taken him, and with this really bad race, not sure what's going to happen. ONC Kolikoi, really well done. Guys, I'm going to wrap up this episode over here. It was not really an amazing race for me. I have to go up, but I still want to do it as a record for future events. Probably next week I'm going to manage it a little bit better and try to wake up a little bit earlier. Still middle of the night right now. The sun is trying to rise here in London. I wish you everything best and have a good day and